Most people think talking more makes them attractive. They're wrong. The people everyone notices usually say the least. Silence creates power, mystery, and respect instantly. Here's why saying less changes how people see you. Number 1. Why quiet people naturally attract respect. Quiet people often command more respect than the loudest person in the room. They don't compete for attention, and that instantly changes how others perceive them. When someone speaks less, every word feels more valuable and more intentional. People naturally listen harder when words are rare instead of constant. Loud personalities often confuse noise with influence, but they are not the same thing. Talking too much can reveal insecurity, impulsiveness, and a need for approval. Silence, on the other hand, suggests emotional control and inner stability. A quiet person seems like someone who has nothing to prove. That energy creates respect before a conversation even begins. People trust calm behavior more than desperate attempts to impress. When someone stays composed, they appear stronger than the person reacting loudly. Quiet people also observe details that others miss completely. They notice tone, body language, motives, and hidden intentions. Because of that awareness, they often respond smarter and more effectively. Respect grows when people realize you understand more than you reveal. There is power in being unreadable in a world that overshares everything. Mystery makes people curious, and curiosity creates attraction naturally. Many chase attention, but very few can hold presence without demanding it. That is why silence often feels magnetic. A quiet person can enter a room and still be noticed deeply. They are not trying to dominate the space, yet they influence it. Confidence is rarely loud when it is real. Real confidence is relaxed, patient, and comfortable with pauses. People admire those who do not beg to be seen or validated. Respect increases when you stop explaining yourself to everyone. Not every opinion deserves your response, and not every challenge deserves your energy. The more selective you become with words, the stronger your presence becomes. Speak with purpose, move with calmness, and let others underestimate you. Because the person who says less is often the one everyone remembers most. And in the end, quiet power always outlasts loud attention. Number 2. The psychology of saying less in relationships. Say less, and suddenly people listen more. Over-explaining often signals fear of losing someone. Confidence never begs to be understood instantly. People value what feels emotionally steady. The more you chase clarity, the less attractive you appear. Neediness speaks loudly, even without words. Silence can communicate strength better than arguments ever can. When you stay calm, others feel your value. Explaining every action removes mystery and tension. Mystery creates curiosity, and curiosity creates attraction. Emotionally strong people don't defend themselves constantly. They trust time to reveal truth naturally. Overtalking often comes from anxiety, not connection. Secure people know they don't need approval. If someone misunderstands you once, stay centered. Not every moment deserves a long explanation. Your energy matters more than your speech. Calm presence is more attractive than perfect words. The less reactive you become, the more magnetic you seem. People notice those who remain composed under pressure. In dating, restraint creates intrigue and respect. Always being available lowers emotional tension. Space gives others room to think about you. Silence after chaos often feels unforgettable. Strong people answer slowly, not emotionally. They choose peace over proving points. When you stop forcing connection, attraction grows naturally. Value increases when desperation disappears. Sometimes the most powerful response is no response. Say less, stay calm, and let them feel your worth. Number 3. How silence makes you look powerful. Powerful people never rush their response because urgency often belongs to insecurity. The person who stays calm first usually controls the room without asking permission. Silence creates pressure, and pressure reveals who truly has emotional strength. Most people speak quickly to be liked, respected, or understood immediately. Strong people know real respect grows when words are used carefully. A pause before speaking signals thought, discipline, and inner control. People unconsciously trust those who seem steady under social tension. When others become loud, your calmness instantly becomes noticeable power. Reactive people surrender control by letting emotions choose their behavior. Every impulsive reply gives someone else influence over your mood. Silence protects your energy from people seeking chaos and attention. Not answering everything shows you value peace more than drama. Confident people do not feel pressure to explain themselves constantly. Over-explaining often sounds like doubt hiding behind many words. A short answer with certainty feels stronger than endless justification. Leaders understand pauses make people listen more carefully afterward. When you speak less, each sentence carries more weight. Scarcity increases value, and words follow the same rule. People remember presence more than they remember non-stop talking. Silent confidence is visible through posture, eye contact, and patience. Stillness in tense moments often looks stronger than aggression. Anyone can react, but very few can remain composed. Composure separates emotional adults from attention-driven minds. If someone insults you, calm silence can expose their weakness. If someone tests you, patience often wins faster than anger. The strongest energy in a room is usually the least desperate. Train this daily by slowing your responses and breathing first. Listen longer than others expect, then speak with intention. Remove unnecessary words, keep your tone steady, and stay centered. When you master silence, people stop overlooking you and start feeling your power. Number 4, why intelligent people speak less and observe more. Intelligent people speak less because they know words lose value when used carelessly. They understand that silence often says more than rushed explanations ever could. While others compete to be heard, sharp minds compete to understand. Listening gives an advantage most people never notice until it is too late. Every conversation reveals patterns, emotions, insecurities, and hidden intentions. Talkative people often expose their fears without realizing they are doing it. The more someone needs attention, the more weakness slips through their words. Intelligent people stay quiet long enough to see what others cannot hide. They notice tone changes, nervous habits, forced smiles, and sudden defensiveness. Observation gives power because information always matters more than noise. Most people speak to impress, but thinkers listen to decode reality. They know reacting too fast usually benefits the least prepared person. Silence creates space for better judgment and stronger decisions. When others rush to answer, intelligent people measure consequences first. They conserve words because unnecessary talking drains focus and authority. Every sentence they choose has purpose, clarity, and direction. That is why calm people often seem more confident in every room. They do not chase approval through endless explaining or constant opinions. The loudest person may hold attention, but the quiet one holds control. Mental sharpness grows when you train yourself to watch before responding. Pause longer, notice details, and let people reveal themselves naturally. Speak only when your words improve the moment or move it forward. The less you waste energy proving yourself, the stronger you appear. Real intelligence is not sounding smart. It is seeing what others miss. Those who master silence often understand the world before it speaks. Number 5, the silent person everyone remembers. The people who speak the least are often remembered the longest. Noise fades fast, but presence stays in the mind. The loudest person may own the moment, but the quiet one owns the memory. Silence creates space, and space makes people notice details. When someone stays calm while others compete for attention, they instantly feel different. Different energy is rare, and rare energy becomes valuable. Most people try to be seen, but unforgettable people never need to try. They enter a room without forcing anything, and people feel it immediately. Quiet confidence is not weakness. It is self-control made visible. There is a huge difference between being silent and being insecure. Insecurity hides, but confidence observes. The silent person watches patterns that talkative people miss. They notice tone, behavior, motives, and hidden tension. That awareness gives them power without saying a word. People trust calm energy because it feels safe and strong. They remember the person who listened more than the person who performed more. Scarcity changes value in every part of life, including attention. When words are limited, every word feels heavier. When reactions are rare, every reaction feels meaningful. This is why quiet people often appear magnetic without understanding why. They are not chasing approval, so approval starts chasing them. Silent charisma comes from emotional control, patience, and certainty. Speak only when your words improve the silence around you. Let people wonder about you instead of explaining everything about you. In a world addicted to noise, the person who masters silence becomes impossible to forget.